today we're going to know how to use hot rollers. I myself use the Remington, these ones. It's really good too because the clips are on the rollers and they heat up with it. So that's really convenient because then it heats on the inside and on the outside. I'm going to start by brushing my hair. All you're going to need is a brush, a comb so you can part it, and heat taming spray, which is just so it doesn't ruin your hair, the hotness of the rollers. So we're going to start by spraying this in our hair. And you just want to spray it a little bit. Run your fingers through. And then I just brush it through. You want to pick out where you part your hair. Most people do it up top and they do it back. That way when it falls you can flip it. So I'm gonna do it that way. So there's plenty of videos on here that will show you a bunch of different ways to do it. This is just how I like to do it. I'm gonna start with the back because you'll lose track of where your hair is. And you're just gonna take a little piece. You don't want it to be too thick up here because then the whole roller won't get to it. So this is how we're going to do this. My first video too, so don't mind me if I mess up. And then I tease it just so it gives it a little lift. Just the first couple pieces. And here's the rollers. These are the tiny ones. It gives you bigger ones too. It gives you 8 tiny ones and 16 bigger ones. 12 bigger ones, sorry. Gotta learn how to do math. So then you're going to take it and we're going to curl under. So you're going to take it up, take that piece, tuck it under, and then just roll right down. And then we're going to set the curl with the clip, just like that. Then you're going to go back, you're going to do the same exact thing. I think hot rollers were the best invention ever, but that's my opinion. And you're gonna set it again, just like so. Now they will be a little hot, so just be careful, especially on the ends. You don't want to grab the thickness of the hair. You don't want it to be thicker than the roller itself because it won't be able to curl only so much that gets to the heat. prettiest while you're waiting, but it certainly does look nice afterwards. So there we are. We're all tucked and ready. Sometimes what I do too is while they're in, I'll take my heat taming spray and I'll just lightly do a couple sprays so that way what I didn't get brushing through will set in while the roller's in there. Then in there you can feel the ends, the plastic parts, and they're still warm, so you want to leave them in there a little longer. They could probably use some more heat to them. If you wanted to too, while the roller's set, you could even do a light mist of hairspray if you feel like that makes it hold more. I personally use the Dove flexible hold. Definitely going to use the flexible hold Dove. It's probably been about 10 minutes or so. We can get these out now. The longer you keep them in your hair, the longer I think the curls will last you, but I'm just going to bed anyway, so we're stuck in there. And then you just want to flip up, kind of style. And then what I do is where it's kind of, you don't know what to do with it, I take the top part of it, I just tease it a little, just a little, and then I comb it right out on the top. And there you are. Like I said, the longer that you keep them in there, the nicer the curls will be. But I like it. And then you just want to do just a little bit of hairspray. Not too much. And there you have it. Hot rolled hair.